What's going on? Peace to the family out there. You are now tuned into G Consciousness Live. Y'all know what it is. It's 1:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We talking about Black Hebrew Israelite extremists. Once again, Black Hebrew Israelite extremists. So we're gonna be talking about these brothers is reckless out here, super extreme, and we definitely got to be dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure my sound is putting out correct. Acts and stuff like that, the transgressions. Mic check, mic check. Acts and stuff like that, the transgressions. Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check, mic check. Sound is good. Peace and blessings to the family out there. These brothers is tripping out here, man. So we're gonna give y'all the signs on how you can tell a Black Hebrew Israelite extremist or self-proclaimed Hebrew Israelite extremist. These brothers is super extreme, so we're gonna deal with it. We're gonna deal with it. They walk up under the disguise, knowing already we already know what's going on. I know everybody at work at this time, but when you get off of work, you have something to watch at least. Paste that up right there. I'm just sharing this. Let me share this real quick, family. Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. What it do? I know everybody at work right now. I can tell. Usually time people be done logged on. Oh man, I can't put nothing up on here. What's up with this? Hold on, y'all. Oh, what's going on with this? I'm gonna check my chat room here in a minute. I'm just putting the link out there. Alright, so that should be cool right there. That should be enough. Yeah, so what's going on out there is we got brothers. A show took place last night, and it was on Debate Talk for You, and I wasn't there, you know. So I don't know what really went on, but I'm really getting the backlash of a lot of the stuff that took place. So I'm gonna speak on somewhat of what I know a little bit, or what I heard. What's really going on? That brother Israel Doctrine, Carl Albert. That brother is really, I can kind of see something was said by Israel Doctrine last night. That Faithful said that Bowie from IOG, he comes out of One West. Now I don't know if that's true or not, but it seems to me that this movement of these guys is really extreme. Like, we can just really just go down the list and just start just calling them out. When you did with Mikael Ben Israel, he plays like he's not extreme, but he's extreme for reals. You kind of see his whole movement. Not as it's a soft type of extreme, but it's not as we see the One West. But you can kind of see that they kind of, there's some similarities there as you begin to start really dealing with their doctrine behind closed doors. If they say they come from IOG and they represent IOG, then they must be teaching somewhat of IOG, and whatever they teaching, it's a little bit has a little bit extremeness in it. You can just go down the list and just really just call them down. You did with Israel Doctrine, the episode that took place with Basim, and Basim is this pale Arab, and these are racial slurs that he's using. So you begin to see that shows some type of extremeness there. The white man this or the white man that, and Israel Doctrine don't even know if he's even Israel. He said that if he is spiritual Israel, then he's a sojourner. So how do you have a right to even know or say who is Israel? To say you're Israel, and then if somebody else say that they is an Israelite, then you say that they're not. When most people that say that they is a Jew, at least they do some type of work on, dealing with their DNA to see if they all come from the same place. But you got this brother that's really moving extreme. You see how extreme that he moves in the conscious community. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of clear that he's really extreme. He moves like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else really from One West, but a little bit he add to it where the Gentiles can come in. To just the real slickness when you look at it. Then you got Yehukanan. Now Yehukanan, he sit up there and he said that I shouldn't call him One West or profile him when this brother is on Facebook throwing up guns, talking about when the revolution kick off, what he's going to do to the coons, and then also other things that he's doing just as well. Recently he flashed his gun to Faithful to God. So these people are extreme, as well as Israel Doctrine. He's sitting on TV flashing his old rusty shotgun, the 2-barrel, the one that you got to pack with gunpowder and then it shoot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? The one you got to pack with gunpowder and then it shoots. You know what I'm saying? But it's just weird, man. I thought ID was a Hebrew Christian, at least what he claimed to be. Man, this dude, like, you just gotta watch this dude. This dude there's nothing Christian about Israel Doctrine. Israel Doctrine living just like everybody else, talking about keep the laws, and he's not even keeping the laws. Every time you look around, he up at that corner store buying snacks and fiddles with pork in it, probably. This brother's a clown. But you know, he all on the, so these guys are really extremists, you know what I'm saying? And so Israel doctrine didn't used to have that mentality, but he has developed that mentality now. He needs to go back to, he needs to repent, to be honest. Look, see, you see what he just said? You just mad because your father a white man. You see what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. You could tell that he's extreme. And he didn't used to be this way. And I don't know if he is because he started hanging out with those people in the conscious community, or he felt like that those people neglected him, or those people basically said that he was not an Israelite when the Hashar thing and also Daniela thing kicked off, and Reggie asked him about that situation. What about Israel doctrine, the Dr. Mayat thing? And he said he gave salvation unto the world, and they really, you know, disowned him. And so that could be the very reason why he's acting the way he's acting, you know, which is not Christian like at all. Maybe they disowned him as being an Israelite, and he wanted to represent the Israelites and as a totality, and he didn't get the support that he wanted to get. So this could be the problem, I believe. And so they disowned Israel doctrine. And when they disowned him, ever since then, he's been in and out this conscious community, you know, pointing guns, and, you know, maybe that's how he developed this type of extreme mentality. Or could it be that his father, Bowie, was once a part of this movement, you know, of One West, and then developed IOG? I'm not sure. I don't know where Faithful got that from. I just heard about it this morning, but I really want to know, where did Faithful got that? Where did you get that from, Faithful? Is that the truth? Because if that is the truth, that's the reason why we can see the apple don't fall too far from the tree. We can see that. So, you know, it's just weird to me, you know, so I can kind of see, you know, we've seen this situation. Israel doctrine has displayed racism before, you know. Anytime somebody goes so far to call somebody a pale Arab and different stuff like that, there's some type of racism that's still there within that person, or some type of prejudice that's still there within that person. So it's really extreme, but it's a soft type of extreme. I want to put some Christianity behind it, though. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know, he mentions on his video this morning concerning Yehukanan, because Israel Doctrine did a video this morning. Y'all can go check it out. And he brought up my name several times, right? And he said that we're agents. Listen, if we was agents, we wouldn't be watching you guys. What is Israel Doctrine doing that we need to watch him? Nothing, for real. Who is he moving to do something that we need to watch him, as well as those other guys that's in the community just as well? They're not doing nothing. So if an agent was going to be watching somebody, it wouldn't be y'all, because they look at y'all as being retarded just as well as we look at y'all as being retarded. You know, so that's just point blank. You know what I'm saying? People are just ignorant around here. So when we look at it, right, and I'm just going to tell it just like it is and bring the truth in it. When we look at it, right, Yehukanan, right? Yehukanan is he basically saying, and he's the biggest hypocrite of them all. He's sly and he's sneaky with it, and he looked like a little rat in the face in the corner looking for some cheese, because he definitely real sneaky. He played a role. Oh man, brother, this and that, and brother, this and that. Oh man, brother, you ain't nothing but an old connive and jive turkey, man. And it's clear we could see it, and I'm just pointing it out, bruh. You One West, and you playing it off. You got some One West doctrine. I didn't screenshot at your page, bro, where you on there, you're talking about basically what you gonna do to the white man, or what you gonna do to the black man when the revolution kick off. You got guns all in the back talking about that's your patriot, you on your patriot type stuff, but you got the Hebrew Israelite. That patriot stuff don't mean nothing to them Europeans, bro. when they see you got them guns back there and you got Hebrew Israelite title to your name, your Hukanai, which is not your real name, they gonna come for you, put you in the bag and take you off because they don't want to hear none of that stuff when you start dealing with that extreme movement and putting up them guns and stuff like that. So you make yourself kind of a red flag or a target when you do stuff like that. So then he say, well, I should never did that because his family or his visa. No, you did it to yourself. You're doing it to yourself. You need to stay off that internet. Stop posting that crap up there. Leave that, change your name up, whatever you're gonna do, and stop acting extreme. If you ain't gonna be an Israelite, then be one then. But don't get to acting like these One West, which that's basically what you doing, and being super extreme out there. You need to stop playing them games. So, anyways, back to Israel doctrine, because he seems to be some type of pillar in the very community of the Black Hebrew Israelites. And I blame him because he should know better. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't up here being a false prophet, not teaching Israel's doctrine, not teaching the gospel, being contradictory, don't know what he's talking about, sitting up there. We got him openly contradicting himself. Openly. We got this brother on record doing it. And this brother consistently has not keep doing it and will not repent. So then we got who else? As I stated, Mikael ben Israel. He does the same thing. Then they say I should be ashamed of myself. No, I just woke up and said these brothers is not walking upright according to the truth, and I can't walk with these brothers because they walking wickedly. You know what I'm saying? Now, even though Mikael ben Israel is not as extreme, and he's featherweight when it comes to being a Black Hebrew Israelite, because he's not as extreme, because the movement is among them, but he's featherweight with it. We can see that he has taken the position to stick up for somebody that's other than his own color, you know, which was by Sam. We understand that. But still, yet and still, this brother has not talked one time with Vocab Malone and has has judged him not upright, you know what I'm saying, but wrong, and then had the nerve to say that Vocab Malone got these nigglets running around, this following up behind him, and all of this crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Vocab Malone is the leader of SOGs, the leader of Shield Squad, and don't even really know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Just talking. You know, because they heard what Surreal said, which came to the group last, almost, and didn't really know what was going on himself. You know, so, which he was corrected on, because we had to give him the information on who really started SOG and how it led off to Shield Squad. You know what I'm saying? So just don't really know what's going on, just bugging out. You know what I'm saying? So then we just got, so I really want to know, you know, maybe IOG or Bowie did come up out of the One West movement. I don't see it far-fetched, because some of the doctrines is definitely off. And that's the reason why a lot of these guys kind of moved up out of IOG. You know, you got guys that came from IOG that split away from IOG because of the teaching. So it's not so much as extreme, but it seems to me that the followers that have came out of IOG, Israel Doctor being one of them, with that rusty 2-barrel shotgun or whatever it is, could be 1 barrel, but just the foolery going on. You know what I'm saying? Just all the foolery. So Israel doctrine. And what's so silly as this is this brother will sit up there and say that I am the feds. this brother know is good as well. Is good as well. And the most majority of people know is good as well. If anybody is an agent, it's Israel doctrine. I'm going to tell you why he's an agent. He's an agent for the devil. Because when you look at all the situations that goes on in the black community, right? Israel doctrine got more gossip than two sisters that grew up on a block together. He got so much gossip, juicy gossip. He's going around playing like he's the media, right? Doing the very things that we see that the global elite has got them doing for AdSense. They're doing it for AdSense. They give you all the local news, all the international news, all the soup on what's going on. If you want to hear about all the drama in the world, go to Israel Doctor's channel, because he's going to tell you about what's going on at Sinaiticus. He's going to speak about Sinaiticus so many times. He's going to say Sinaiticus' name more than Sinaiticus' wife say his name, which is ridiculous. And he's going to talk to you about what's going on in the world, doing the very deeds of the world. So now the global elite don't need to pay anybody, right, really to really put nothing out there, promote nothing. They got free promotion with Israel doctrine, and they just give them a couple of pennies, a couple of cents there. So it's crazy, man. Like, you can kind of see that this brother is a busybody, right, in the body of Christ, saying that he is a believer. But it seems to me this brother is not no believer. This brother is doing other things besides believing. This brother is promoting all types of foolishness in the world as an agent, right? Causing hatred, bitterness, and strife in the community. It's Israel doctrine doing that. He's the one, right? And so when we look at it, a lot of these guys are doing the very deeds of the enemy. See, the devil himself, he is not omnipresent. But one of the ways that he tries to be omnipresent is by using people like Israel doctrine. Yes, I said it. Because how does he try to be omnipresent? By using people like Israel doctrine. Israel doctrine gonna tell you everything that's going on within the community. Yes, indeed. That's the real agent right there. And he's not an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now, one thing that we do as believers is spread the good news. Is Israel doctrine spreading the good news? He almost make me want to say, hell, you know what I'm saying? Because he's not doing that at all. That brother is doing demonic things. He's spreading a lot of false information around the communities, and he's being heard internationally doing such things, right? So he's working for the government. He's working for the world. But he gets mad at us because we want to spread the good news, the gospel, right? As believers. And so we look at these brothers, Hebrew Perry being one of them, another demonic demon, right? One West. This brother make it his business to upload everything that's going on the news on his channel, right? Make it his business. Ain't spreading the good news. I guess they think that spreading the media for the world, or spreading murders, all types of deceit, all types of killings and things that are destroying people is the very way to spread what they say would be their false gospel, so to speak. So, yet in itself, I don't understand why this brother Israel doctrine continues to basically hound people down, acting like a big old devil, right, in the community, and then tag along these other brothers, Mikael ben Israel. Then they got what's called persuaded Kevin G with these devils. Then you got Chris Harris, which is a big devil, calling black women bees and stuff, right? Big devil. Ain't no telling what he's doing out there in Tampa Bay, Florida, But we know he ain't believing because this brother still calling people bees and all types of other names and cussing them out when they trying to talk to this person about the biblical text, right? Then you got Kevin G. He's carried away in the very thing of it. Instead of saying, man, y'all brothers some super devils. Then you got James Cassell. He's all over there with the One West, right? He's a devil. Everything got to be black with him. Looking like a little beetle in the face. But he's a black devil. Yes, he is, right? So all of these brothers really are holding on to this type of black nationalist mentality, which is not the gospel, but yet it's still trying to use the Bible to basically come across in a way as if they are really believers. So you got all of these cults out there that's doing these things behind the name of either Christianity or Hebrew Israelite. You know what I'm saying? But you know those that are Christ and those that name the name of Christ, because they're spreading the gospel, the good news, and they are defending the gospel against those wicked ones that's out there talking about people as agents when they the ones that got media shows and different stuff on their panel spreading not the good news, but all types of worldly deeds, worldly curves, and carrying on. So something is truly wrong with these brothers, right? So let's see what we got going on. Yes, he broke God's law by being a false witness. And you got Yehukanah ben Yehuda. The best way that you can cause God to bless me, right, is start doing what God tells you to do so your prayers can be heard so he can bless me. Because number one is you living in falsehood. You playing games, you lying to the people, and I know that you lying, bro. Straight up. You extreme, you One West, and you teaching that stuff. You got a problem with white people. You got a problem with Africans, but you try to play it off. You try to play it off, right? So you got these brothers out here calling blacks African booty scratchers. You know, calling other Africans booty scratchers and all types of stuff. Using all these type of racial slurs. So yeah, man, it is what it is. So brothers can get mad all they want, but it's being brought out, it's been exposed. Yeah, so Israel doctrine, man, stop doing what you're doing. You might as well stop making those ridiculous videos that you're making. Because really, to be honest, when you start talking about the Bible, you get less viewers. And you should understand that. But I guarantee you, when you start talking about drama, you get all viewers. That should tell you these people, the world, they only care for drama. Why do you consistently spread the drama? I don't understand. Because they ain't supporting you when you're dealing with this Bible, but they supporting you when you're dealing with the drama. If you would have threw something up, something up in Chicago concerning some drama, everybody would have been there. But when you start throwing something talking about the Bible, they wasn't there. Why? Because the world love its own. Why don't you understand that, bro? That's simple, bro. Why do you guys consistently want to be tied up into the world? So yeah, Black Hebrew Israelite extremists need to be exposed. Israel doctrine is an extremist. Yehukanah is an extremist. Chris Harris is an extremist. Mikael Ben Israel is an extremist. Kevin G is extreme. Why? Because he's rolling with the extreme. Instead of telling them, hey, y'all need to come up out of that stuff. Because when God come and judge, he not coming just to judge them. He gonna judge you. Because their blood is on your hands. Because you know better. I'm calling it down as it is. Hebrew Perry, extremist. James Cassell, extremist. Lex Vortex, extremist. Why? He's in the group talking about white people come from aliens. That they are the giants or whatever the case may be. And he's even wrong on that one, because when you look at the first giants to come by way of angelic fallen ones going into the daughters of men, look who they went into first after the flood. The Amorites and the Canaanites, which come from Ham. So just ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? All types of silly types of racist or prejudiced concepts that they putting together, as they all are extremists. And they need to get their mind together, man. And one thing about it is, keep ducking me. I'm not ducking at all. I just don't want to talk to you. Don't even call my phone until you actually repent. I don't duck. I just don't really deal with it. I don't have time for it. Repent. That's what you need to do. And until you come out openly and apologize to the people for the things that you've been doing and your extreme talk and your deceitful lies, it's a different story. But until then, you still with that movement. You hanging with these silly guys and everything. Ever since I've been hanging around with the Black Hebrew Israelites, it has been nothing but trouble. Nothing but sorrow and pain for reals. Nothing but betrayal and wickedness. And I used to sit there arguing with these brothers every day, trying to get them to change their mindset when it comes to how they view white people or how they view Africans. Because really, when you look at it, they really got more of a problem with white people than they do with the Africans that sold them. So the whole thing is just bogus. Then you got this dude, Israel Doctrine. This brother will say that he is it's a possibility that he could be a sojourner, a Gentile. Then he go back and change that up, and he acting like he just know that he is real. So even the ones that say that they are not are still extreme. These guys is extreme. These guys take the Bible and basically to tear it to pieces with their teachings, all the way to pieces. They just soft with it. You know what I'm saying? Even there's certain Christian groups or supposed Christian groups out there. Black Christian groups. This cults and they are extreme. They don't spread the gospel. They spread everything but the gospel. And the gospel is the power of God unto salvation. And then get mad at us because we're teaching about what's going on. Then they saying that they are empowering the black communities. With what? With drama? That's what you're doing. You ain't empowering it with the Bible. You sure ain't doing it economically. And you say that that's what you're doing. You's a lie and the truth is not in you. How can you talk about economics, but then you see whites, Europeans, Africans from the continents, Asians, how they profit economically when they when they basically deal with each other, but then you think that economics is just, oh, we just gonna everything sell among blacks. No, you need to get white money, Asian money, black money, African money. They come and get our money. So you would think that you would have enough common sense to say we need to produce something that we can get money from all cultures, that's beneficial to all cultures. But nah, they think they know what economics is. Foolish, man. You got black people think that every source that they need is in Africa. Ain't that retarded? When even the very Africans in antiquity traded with people that was outside of them for things that they needed that they didn't have in their own lands. But these clowns talking about they know about economics. We don't need no more black politicians. Because all they do is ruin it. We need people that's going to preach the gospel and not compromise. It's going to give people the words of life that can cause them to build economically. And also have their religion, which is believing on Christ while they at it. And prosper at it. Some 30, some 60, some 100-fold in this life and the next. Yeah, we got some good black politicians, but hey, it is what it is. So just playing games, man. Need to come from up out of this this crap that they in, man. They ain't gonna tell me this brother tell me that I'm the one who displaying his family as something that they not. Hold on, brother. You up there with guns, Uzis? You know what I'm saying? You got Uzis, AR-15s, mini handguns. You got a blade, Mikael got the blade. He got the knife. He got the what is it? Samurai knives or the little boot knives. Y'all dressed up with nunchucks, battle axes. I done seen some of these brothers with battle axes. Israel Doctrine got a shotgun that might not shoot, or a rifle that might not shoot. That's how old that thing look, man. The boy had a muzzle on the he got to stuff that thing with some gunpowder just to get a shot off. Silly dude, man. So bottom line is this, man. The games is over with, man. I'm tired of the games. I'm tired of the games, man. So it is what it is, man. Like, and they say, oh, we're agents. How are we? We're agents for the Lord. That's what we are. You sitting up there promoting all type of violence. All type of, every time we're in some drama, Israel Doctrine's name is in it. Mikael, he put himself in it. He ain't got to be in it, but he going to put himself in it. Yehukanah, he sliding and slithering up the tables and moving around like a slippery snake that can't be grabbed until you bring the lawnmower out and get to going through the grass and then get the breaking pieces up of them. You got Kevin G. This brother, he wants to, he want to fit in so bad he can't even tell the truth. He lukewarm. He ain't cold nor hot. He in the middle. He moaning in the middle. He straddling the fence. Instead of this brother saying, you know what, man, I can't be rocking with you, brother. You brothers is tripping, man. 1 minute he on this side and then he on the other side. He don't know what he want to do. So that's weird, man. I just don't understand these brothers, man. Israel Doctrine over there just lying, looking goofy and stuff, walking down the street looking musty. Lying and stuff, I'm listening to this video today. I'm just like, look at this brother. He said Israel Doctrine always saying somebody is an agent. I don't understand that, bro. How are we agents when every time something go on, you got the info on it? But we agents, and we're talking about the gospel. You talking about other things. But we an agent though. But how do you get all your information? You sitting around surfing the web, looking goofy and silly with those milk stains on your beard. So man, this is just retarded and crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So bottom line is, if you had enough sense, you would come from among these people, because all they doing is causing trouble internationally. And I wouldn't even be labeled as one of these people at all. And I don't know what the heck Chris Harrison did. He looking retarded. He 35 plus years old. He got his hat all twisted on his head and carrying on, looking goofy. Head look like a tall can. And then go over there and go get with Lenny Leviskis or whatever his name is. What's that dude name that sing over there? He go get over there with an old boy from Japan, Judah of Nazareth. He go get up with him, and he just is goofy. I don't know what, and trolling everybody with all his little guys over there. They be trolling people. They some trolls. They got all of these different accounts. They trolling people, getting caught, saying homosexual act. Judah of Nazareth, he should be ashamed of himself. He's sitting up there, got a whole wife at the crib. He playing on the internet, talking about ... doing all this homosexual type of stuff, talking crazy to people. And then get caught because ABT brought it out and he got caught doing it. And everybody that know you, that's how you talk, bro. I've been knowing you for a long time now. Going on 6 or 7 years almost, I believe. I want to say 6 years. And I know how you write. You write crazy and you say crazy things. You shouldn't be out there saying no crazy stuff talking about you represent the Torah and y'all trolling people. Torah nights. Night. Yeah, you creep through the night all right. A lot of these people, man, got too much idle hands on they, you know. We start looking at people. Michael Ed was another extremist. Super extreme. He's a Hebrew Israelite, but he extreme as I don't know what. Sitting out there. And what's up with these guys, man, not wanting to work, man? Why these guys try to sit up and make these videos, get AdSense, but they ain't got no jobs? Maybe you can't get a job because you up there calling yourself all these silly names and carrying on. These Lakwadash names or whatever it is. So bottom line is this is, don't get mad because brothers telling the truth. Y'all is super extreme. You extreme. An Israel doctrine, you should be ashamed of yourself because you pushing 40 plus, you and Michael Edwards, and y'all leading these clowns right to the lake of the fire. Right to the lake of fire. Leading them right to the lake of fire. As well as Mikael ben Israel. You need to get back over to the IOG and keep your mouth closed and stop trying to be always in the mix of something that you don't even know what's going on. You have not once talked to this brother or said anything, but y'all getting mad because he trying to expose these One West camps, or we trying to expose the One West camps. And we dealing with their doctrine. We only doing what y'all was scared to do. Then you got Yehuka now. He trying to bang on him now. You wasn't banging on him before. Why you trying to bang on him now? Because it's been brought out that they phony. You was with it at first. You was watching all their shows. And wasn't saying nothing about it. Now you this big holy, high roly Hebrew Israelite. You know what I'm saying? A bit that's been anointed and been appointed. Somebody said, is prostrating one of the fruits of the spirit? Yeah, man, but it's just retarded, man. You get tired of the foolishness, man. Tired of the games, man. I'm an agent. I should know better. No, I should have knew better when I shouldn't have even been dealing with y'all in the first place. I should have never been dealing with y'all. And every time I kept on saying, let's do something positive or let's do this and that, y'all always want to make this thing about black Hebrew Israelites rather than dealing with the truth. Ah, man. I can't come together with you brothers. You brothers is wicked, man. I'm in the back chat cussing brothers out, using foul language. You know what I'm saying? When I first came, I didn't even used to cuss brothers out. I get in there with y'all, I'm cussing you brothers out and all types of stuff, cussing like a sailor and everything. Getting mad, head hurting. My wife used to be like, man, you like, I know why your head hurting. You in this hangout with these foolish people. Oh, and I'm sorry, he says postering. He said postering. Oh my God. Yeah, you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. When it comes to Israel doctrine, Lex Vortex and Kevin G, man, I don't know why, man, but I love them brothers, man. I ain't gonna even stunt with you, man, but them brothers be tripping, man. They be straight tripping, man. And so for years I've been trying to get this brother Israel doctrine together, man. For years, man. And I'll be having a conversation, man. We'll be straight arguing, man, because I'm asking this brother, man, when you plan on, man, really changing your heart and getting yourself together? We straight having conversations like that. Oh, man, you know, ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm cool and this and that, and but still ain't really ready to change his attitude. He just Israel doctrine. He just think the Lord just supposed to accept him, and not he don't change himself and conform to what the word tells you to be. Then we got Lex Vortex. He in and out like the restaurant. 1 minute he in, then he out. This brother unstable. He one thing he say some good things, and then he get to saying some retarded stuff. And the YouTube videos are destroying him. He get to watching these YouTube videos, and they get to taking him right on out the door. Then we got Kevin G. He the same way. This brother don't know if the shoe in or the shoe out. He any, many, mighty, mo with it. And I ain't gonna lie, I bonded with Kevin G more than I bonded with any one of those brothers, man. But that brother right there, man, he man. These brothers, man, I don't understand how you could be so intelligent but yet so stupid, man. Then get mad when I get to getting on my rants and get to going. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, because y'all already know. But at the same time, man, y'all brothers is tripping, man. Straight up, man. Running around here, man. Then this brother, he changed his name to he went from Yahweh over to Kevin G. Now he back on some other Israelite, whatever on the screen. You know, he got a dagger going through the face of a lion. You know what I'm saying? And while he over there lying. That's all the foolishness, man. It gets old, man. Then look at, we got another troll in the building, gas. See that? Who does that? You got all of these profile, you jump on people's stuff and you call yourself gas. Just retarded, man. These dudes got mental problems, man. Anytime you got 40 plus personalities, because that's what they is, 40 plus personalities that you operate under. You are a mad retard. You are, something psychologically is wrong with you. And we know Michael Edwards is super retarded. That brother just as crazy as I don't know what, and he look crazy. That boy's elbow look like that boy's face like a fat elbow with a bald head. Look at Israel Doctrine. He back on it. He gonna have another to have the balance scales on his as his profile or you know something. And this brother has no balance, no order behind what he do. We're agents, but you spread all the drama and all the gossip in the community. Israel Doctrine. Every time something going on, your name is right in the center of it. You got to spread the gossip. I told you, bro. Y'all brothers be more in the gossip than women be when it comes to these reality TV shows. And then y'all getting paid a couple of cents just to do it. The global elite got y'all out here fighting for cents. Ain't that retarded? I guess they say cents add up. But what's those cents is if you losing your sense? Doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Literally. Lost your mind, man. Right. And I'm some type of coon. I've watched y'all when it came to these One West be in a comment board acting like you ain't with them, but you with them. I've seen you. So let's not play no games. Y'all extremists, I don't know what. I done got all types of threats and all types of things from you guys. These One West camps talking that foolishness, you know what I'm saying? And then get on the corner like it's all good. Oh, I'm good, I'm safe out here. Yeah, keep thinking you safe. You better stop making them threats. You're going to make them threats to the wrong person. And you're going to pay for it right there on that corner where you at. Yehukanan, he threatened to kill Faithful. He pulling out all types of guns and stuff. Come on, man. What's that about? Is that Christ-like? A man that live by the gun gonna die by the gun or be on the run. Do you understand that? Every time you got a problem, you pulling out a switchblade or a gun. It's getting tiresome, man. It's getting old. Then when brothers get to going off, y'all see why they going off. Because look what y'all doing, man. Look, y'all say y'all Israelites, but who are y'all been a light to? Nobody. Israel Doctrine ain't been a light. If he is been a light, his light is just as dull as I don't know what, because I ain't seen not a light come from that brother. That brother ain't shining at all. That brother stay in the community talking filthiness and unrighteousness. And the gospel don't even come out this brother's mouth barely. He don't even, then you ask him what's the gospel, he don't even know what it is. Yeah, that's who he looked like. Lenny Crevice. Whatever that dude is, Judah of Nazareth. Looking all crazy. What's going on, Veckel? Man, these guys sitting up here talking about we agents and all this and that, and they up here talking foolishness. So I definitely got to bring some things out about the black Hebrew Israelite extremists that's in the community, because that's what they is. These people ain't no light into the world, man. These people are glorying in the flesh. Oh man, Kodak Black, he woke up. He know that he's an Israelite. Kodak Black still snorting dope, drinking syrup, smoking all types of weed. Kendrick Lamar ain't no telling what he doing. But he woke though. You know what I'm saying? That's pure retardedness, man. These people are ruining, man. They are ruining the communities with this crap. IUIC got you paying $300 for some fringes with bath towel bath towel material. You know what I'm saying? This brother they go buy a beach towel, put fringes on you, and now you supposed to be holy. There's pure wickedness, man. And then so when I get on the rant, I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm wrong about what I'm talking about because I'm getting on the rant. But you brothers is out there tripping though. It's not a hatred. It's just really just calling it out, just exposing. Y'all are self-proclaimed Israelites. Y'all ain't walking in the truth according to the gospel. Y'all extremists, and you lying. And so we exposing the information. We exposing y'all. We exposing the information that y'all putting out. Talking about y'all keep the law. Y'all hypocrites. You ain't keeping the law. You lying. We know Israel doctrine ain't keeping the law. Mikael ain't keeping the law. We know Kevin G ain't keeping the law. But if you love the Lord, you will want to keep his law. Well, why you ain't keeping it then? Why you eating every time you get a chance to at Taco Bell or going on food runs and stuff like that? Beast Daniela, yep. Hashar, naked face, the naked face, light-skinned African that say that he is a Hebrew Israelite and don't got a beard. Mikael Michael Edwards ain't got no type of agriculture going on in his front yard. His yard is naked as a baby's butt. Omar Palmer, I don't know who you is, but you know what you could do. Exit right out the door. So I don't really care who feels some type of way. You feel some type of way, you know what you could do. The bottom line is check your brothers. Check them and ask them why they ain't walking up right. Why they going around talking about we agents. And they going around spreading all this gossip in the media. Ain't been a light into the world. But they mad because we getting at these brothers that's on these street corners that's telling us that who don't feel that they are Israelites, that we can't get in. I'm not an Israelite. So yeah, man, y'all brothers not preaching the truth, man. Y'all brothers not in the truth. So it is what it is. So brothers can take it how they want to take it. They can get mad. They can try to jump stupid if they want to. But don't think I was always saved. That's all you need to know on that one. And I got family that love me. So if you want to play games and try to talk crazy to me, you better be willing to get what come with it. Yeah, man, but I'm finna get on the pop for here, man. I was just giving y'all this look what was going on, man. These brothers in here tripping and acting crazy and stuff. Israel Doctor went on this little rant this morning, but it is what it is. The sister say somebody rebuked her this morning because she didn't call Jesus some name I couldn't even pronounce. Wow, that's how they do. That's how they do. So we on the mission, man, and our mission is basically to bring a lot of these people about this foolishness, man. I don't even know who you is, Omar, to be honest. And evidently you know us, but I don't know who you is. I don't know who you is at all, and that's retarded. So maybe you should think about that. Maybe you should say, well, hey, gas. Well, yeah, my load is ready, so I'm finna roll on out. I'm in New York, northern New York, so I'm up here, finna head on back to St. Louis. Head on back home. I'll be back that way soon. So it is what it is, man. I'm not finna play no games with you brothers, man. Peace and blessings, man. Hopefully I get the full info on that show, man, what happened last night. And I will be probably doing the show later on tonight. Peace and blessings to the family out there. Peace.